Okay, so Toy Story 2 came out in 1999. I actually went out to the movies to see that back in 1999. It was all over the TV. All over the TV. Every commercial, every time on Nickelodeon, there was a commercial, you would see Toy Story. And they would make it was a very entertaining promo. They made a whole bunch of promos. It was all over the internet. People all over the AOL chat rooms were talking about Toy Story, Toy Story, Toy Story, Toy Story. Also, the movie came out 4 years after the original movie, which came out in 1995. 4 years later. Now, we all know that Toy Story movies usually come out 10, 12 years after they make a movie. Every 10, 12 years, they usually make another Toy Story movie. The movie came out 4 years later. And here's the amazing thing about this. It took these people 9 months to make Toy Story 2, which is one of my favorite of the whole series. It's entertaining. They bring in new characters. That brings an old fat white guy who steals Woody, but at a garage sale. The movie is just adventurous. It's not in the house. They you see the toys and they move and they're going out on adventures and they're risking their lives to whatever, Toy Story 2, it took them 9 months to make it. And as far as I know, they lost all the footage. They made the movie and they lost all the footage. And they somehow had to do whatever they had to do. They had to work really, really hard to get back the footage they lost for the movie. But it took them 9 months and they had no sleep. They would work 24 hours a day. They got 6 days a week. They only had 1 day of sleep. These people work really, really hard. And I tell you one thing, hard work pays off. If you work your butt off, if you really, really, really want to do something in life and you want to work at something, you do it. They made this movie in 9 months. Now, usually for a Pixar movie, in a Disney movie, for Toy Story, it takes them maybe 3 to 5 years to make a movie. These people work so hard that they would fall asleep on their job. There were people passing out in their cars. They even said there was a guy who fainted. He was just walking, he fainted on the ground. They had to go to the hospital. These people work so hard. And their movie is very good. You can see the movie, and Toy Story 2 is amazing. I went to the movies to see it back in 1999 on the big screen. When the movie came out in 1999, I was 9 years old. I was amazed by it. I bought all the toys. McDonald's had a whole bunch of Toy Story toys. I was obsessed with it. I bought a lot of toys from I went to Toys R Us in 1999. I bought. Back then kids played with toys. They don't do it no more. All kids do nowadays is spend their hours on the internet. They don't. Back then, people actually went to the movies, not staying home downloading movies or streaming movies. People actually, back in 1999, I know this was years ago, we're talking 22 years ago. Back then, people actually had to go out to see. People didn't want to sit home. People wanted to actually go to the movies and see it, instead of just, sitting home and stuff. But the movie was really good. The movie was very, very entertaining. I remember watching it every day when it was released in 2000. Oh, it was good, man. Good. I like the acting. The storytelling is good. I'm telling you, Toy Story 2 is one of my all-time favorites. And you usually don't see that in movies. Usually the first movie is the best and the second movie sucks. Usually when they make sequels, they suck big time. But no. Toy Story 2 was good. I went to see it with my cousins. We all went out back in 1999. And I remember being glued to it. I'm like, wow, this is really good. Eat my popcorn, eat some nachos. It was a good movie. Miss J, peace.